Men want women to chase them. And they doing the chasing. This new generation on that.
My biggest fear is having a man roll me over when the sun comes up, stick his dick in me, and throw off my pH balance.
And I ended up seeing him, like, I kind of tried to play it off acting like I wasn't looking, but I got out the store and then, like, I was sitting in my car and I felt like he was kind of like looking around.
Y'all daddies, they did a job. Why y'all don't know how to court females nowadays?
But literally everybody under the sun besides the chocolate man has been approaching me. I'm so sorry.
Though nothing is wrong with you. You're so desperate for love, even though you are love.
You know, I'm just taking time off of dating, or I'm not focusing on dating. That also tells me there's not enough men approaching you guys.
Not approach you if they know they can't afford you.
Facts. Facts. Facts.
And that kind of makes me feel better. I'm like, all right, well, it's not me. It's you. It is you.
Literally.
And I saw this TikTok too.
When society has set high standards, easily insult men based on their income. They grow up on benefiting from a system that caters to them from as early as 12 until around 30. Yet they claim they don't need men except to spend on them. If a man doesn't approach, the insults come. Gay, or just can't afford her, just can feel better about themselves. But let's be real, they can live without women because they're physically capable of taking care of themselves. Same can't be said for most women. The reality is, women need men, support, help, and protection. That's a fact.
You know, we've gotten to the point where men understand the game now, right? So many men know. I gotta say it like this: men are used to going at life alone, and if you're not used to it, you have to get used to it, right? Because no one's gonna save you, especially a woman. And also, they talk about you when you're down. You know, but they feel bad when you're gone, right? That's why the more men are keeping their distance, the more females notice the difference. And they can't stand it. So they're going to shame you until the sun burns down. And it ain't going down, so you already know. They're going to shame you to the end. Sad.
B. Simone were on the live stream. B. Simone asked the question of, why don't men approach me? Why aren't they in my DMs? Why don't they take me out on dates? And Dashay, to her question, answered, they're intimidated by you. You have a vibrant presence. You make a lot of money. Sometimes men don't know what to do with that. And I disagree. I think he was being very gentle and kind with her. I think that Desperation has a sound, and it has a scent, and it has a look. And I love B. Simone, and she's beautiful. She's talented. She's strong. She's everything, right? But you can still sense the brokenness to where, like, she's been talking a lot about codependence, where she's very serious in her approach with dating and relationships. Therefore, a lot of men be like, I can't touch that, because they know that it'll cling. And sometimes when you have everything going for yourself and yet you're so desperate, it makes people wonder, well, what's wrong with her? Even though nothing is wrong with you. You're so desperate for love, even though you are love. Therefore, people don't want the responsibility of loving you because they understand that you are so much love that they would break you, and they don't want to break you. While a lot of men are out here breaking women's hearts or just out here doing dirt, a lot of them don't want to be responsible for breaking your heart. So they will go find another broken person who they know is already broken, so they won't be responsible for breaking you. And because she's on this healing journey, she's rediscovering Jesus again, she's rediscovering herself, she gives off this pheromone, for lack of a better word. She gives off this scent that You're not ready to be pursued. You're not ready to be dated. Not only that, sometimes you can overly silly yourself. You can overly clown yourself to where nobody takes you seriously. Or you can become so serious that people don't want the responsibility of carrying you in all your seriousness. Been there, done that. This is why I'm speaking from experience. So many men have left me on the shelf because they understood that if I was in their hands, they would break me. They didn't want to be responsible for my brokenness. Even though I'm not this fragile girl, I'm not this broken girl, I'm not easily broken, they don't want to be responsible for snuffing out my light. Therefore, they will leave me where I'm at. Now, while I don't have the experience where nobody's approaching me, talking to me, I have plenty of motion. But I don't entertain it because I understand that I've come too far to entertain people who are not at my caliber. Sometimes you got to be willing to stay by yourself until you know that when you meet the person of your dreams, you won't lay down your boundaries. You will still stand on business. You won't idolize them. You won't become codependent on them because nobody wants to be codependent on. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you fully understand who you are and the weight that you carry, not only do you not want your weight to be laid down on somebody, you don't want their weight to be laid down on you. It has to be an equal balance. And right now, I still believe that B is figuring it out. She's still healing. And while she's happy and smiling and vibrant and all these things, there's still a scent of brokenness. Obviously, and I say this with all love, y'all, she's going through the transition of not being friends with Megan anymore. We all saw her journey of going through heartbreak with her previous man, and he broke her. I understand that brokenness because I was broken. So there's still a line that she has to cross between who she used to be and who God is creating her to be right now. She needs to be lost in the presence of God before she's worried about being found by a man. Not just her, me, you. The man that you want to marry will be found and will find you in the presence of God. But right now, B is still straddling the line between the world and God. And that's why nobody wants to touch it because they can't quite put their finger on what it is. And I can tell you that from experience that when people know who you are and whose you are, they will not bother you. And if they do bother you, it'll be a test from the enemy to see if you really gonna stand on who you said that you're no longer trying to be. You no longer gonna accept.
And that's the thing. These ladies aren't standing on anything, right? What's going on nowadays is everybody's giving it up. And men are sick and tired of that. Like, why would a man be itching to get with a lady who's giving it up to everybody? These ladies don't see it. This female was hitting on something that will go over a lot of your heads, or a lot of you will say, oh, men always trying to tell us what to do, but won't realize or see that we're giving you ladies game that can save your life, seriously. But let's continue.
In like the Chocolate Man Association, I don't know if it's because Haitians, our own people. I'm very sorry. I don't know how to like formally apologize to the Chocolate Man Association, but literally everybody under the sun besides the Chocolate Man has been approaching me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I wonder why.
Number two, I don't know what it is. Bro, I can't be overly going just because somebody's I can't be overly going just because somebody's talking sweet to me. And because they spend a little bread. I can't be that easy. I can't be that easy. Like, come on, bro. It's not even summertime yet, and already I'm like, damn. Pete Seed, I have no word.
I don't know what that was about, but they're so desperate, they will say anything to make it look a certain way. And I'm not going to go off on, but what you're presenting doesn't sound like somebody that's getting it. Come on now.
Good morning, good morning. I just want to give y'all some of Drake's thoughts. Maybe it's just me getting old, but the niggas nowadays, I don't know, like, who y'all was raised by, like, who y'all parents were, but y'all daddies, they did a job. Because why did courting stop? Like, why y'all don't know how to court females nowadays? Like, what's going on? Why once y'all get a female, y'all just stop dating them? Once y'all get them, y'all done. No more trying, no more flowers, no more dates, no more sweet texts, no more love yous. Like, it just stops immediately. Can somebody riddle me that?
See, now, you heard what she said, right? That's going to go hand in hand with the next video I'm going to show you guys. Because with the next video, she's asking why guys aren't courting females, right? But why would guys court females when it's just so willy-nilly nowadays? Just, here you go. Here you go. I got some for you. Got some for you. And you too. And it's wild because I saw a video of a girl openly saying it yesterday. And I said, they're putting this stuff on the internet for every man to see. So you're wondering why guys aren't courting? And I got to tell you, this girl, she was fine talking like that. And I'll tell you something that's wild, because a lot of these ladies don't realize, yeah, you look okay, but there's girls that look fine that'll give it up to a guy that's not. Think I'm lying? Talk to the guys that are getting it. Happening every day.
Just seen a fine man in Kroger. Y'all, oh my God. I feel like he was looking at me, I was looking at him, but my approaching men days are over with. I don't do that, y'all. I feel like he wanted to say something to me because, like, we kept, like, running into each other at the store because, like, when I first got to the store, I was on my phone. I wasn't really paying attention. I turned around, and I happened to look. I was like, damn, who was that? So then I continued to walk through the store, and I ended up bumping into him another time. And I feel like he wanted to say something because he ended up tripping over something because he was looking at me, but then he, like, stopped, and then he kept walking. So then I proceeded to go through the store, and then we end up, like, as soon as I'm turning the corner, we end up, like, coming face to face. So I waved at him, and he waved back at me. So then I'm getting ready to leave the store, and then I end up seeing him. Like, I kind of tried to play it off acting like I wasn't looking, but I got out the store, and then, like, I was sitting in my car, and I feel like he was kind of, like, looking around to see where I was. Or maybe I might just be delusional. I don't know. But, y'all, he was so cute. And, okay, so maybe I might be able to help me. He had I believe he was working. I could have sworn he had an AT&T logo on his shirt. So, y'all, I'm in Dallas. So, if you done made it to the end of the video and you know somebody that's fine that work for AT&T, tell them to slide up.
You see this? And this happens on a date market, right? On dating apps. You see what she said? Who was she ready to talk to? The guy that's super fine. Who are girls all going at to on the dating apps? The guys that are super fine. And they're saying why guys aren't approaching them. So why would a guy approach you? You just explained who you want to approach. What has women confused is the lies you tell yourselves, right? You see it on podcasts. Every woman gets told by other women that they're a 10, and it's ruining the date markets because men don't feel the same way. You probably think you're a 10. I think not. I know not. I'm looking at you. That man probably wanted to smash, or probably, was in the dumps. I don't know. Maybe he liked you. You're not approaching. It's like you don't understand what's going on nowadays. But you told it. Men are not approaching. But it's only going to get worse. I'm telling y'all.
I'm going to be completely honest. I really wanted to know about, like, going and putting yourself out there. Because I think also dating and putting yourself out there on social media, it has, like,
Even Ashley Dalton said it. Because this is her video. It's not that you don't want to date. You're just not being approached. And you don't have solid options. That's with every female in the dating market. It's not that you don't want to date. You're just not being approached. and don't have solid options. And they don't like that. Right? But I'm going to let Ashley take it away. I want to see what she says.
Correlation a little bit.
Here's a brutal, honest truth.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I'm going to say this to my ladies. This is a brutal, honest truth when you guys say, you know, I'm just taking time off of dating, or I'm not focusing on dating. That also tells me there's not enough men approaching you guys.
Mm.
That's what that says, because there's no taking off when you go outside and there's a lot of men approaching. So if you have options or people approaching, then we wouldn't have that conversation.
Real talk.
I feel like I have ebbs and flows, and I think it kind of goes along with like maybe I think it goes along with like where I am in my life at that time, because there are times where I can't beat them off with a stick, and then there are times like right now I don't have time for myself. Like I saw myself on the live. I was like, oh, I need a haircut. I went and got my bob and my blowout. Like,
Ashley just told you, ladies, what the issue is, right? It's that men are not approaching, so females are saying, I'm not dating right now. You're exposed.
Right now, I will say I haven't been out. I haven't been in the mix. But when I do go out, like I am approached.
That's why I always say, you know, you girls, you can level up, change up your appearance a bit.
She's lying.
Change some things about yourself. And again, I think the world opens up when you make those changes. For sure. Yeah, for sure.
Like today, no makeup, no nothing, because I'm like going. And the days I have my lashes on, people look a little bit longer.
Put yourself together. Like, why not? Every day is a day for an opportunity for you to put yourself together. Like, why do we only wait until we go out to a bar, to a club, to a restaurant? Once you decide you're leaving your house, you should be put together. Girl.
I'm telling you, when I'm coaching, there's a little time for me. This is where I definitely
sell that drama to somebody. Well, sell that lie to somebody who wants to buy it. Because the way Ashley was looking, she's not buying it. She said it already. You ladies think you're lying to somebody. You're not.
Is living with a man again. My biggest fear is losing autonomy over my body again. My biggest fear is having a man roll me over when the sun comes up, stick his dick in me, and throw off my pH balance. That is my biggest fear.
Well, and this is why men are experiencing a loneliness epidemic. Let's talk about it. Men are lonely, according to recent studies and reports, right? They've done studies and reports, and men at a higher rate are reporting loneliness, right? You think, well, why are they lonely? Can't they just get a woman? Yeah, they could. But what are women doing? You saw that sister? That sister said what she
Give
said.
it up to one guy.
And you know what? A lot of women in those comments agreed with her.
Yeah, it's community pain. All females are getting community pain and blaming every guy for it. It's kind of sickening what y'all are doing. You have to realize it. Look what's happening. Why a girl saying, I'm the fourth baby mama. I'm going to keep him though. Like, huh?
And they felt the exact same way. Exhausted by men, exhausted by the dating process, exhausted by the lack of effort, really choosing themselves. Peace is the new currency. You see, women in this generation have choices and options that our mothers and grandmothers did not have. We watch previous generations stay in relationships, not because they were so deeply and profoundly in love, but because that's what, one, you were expected to do by society's standards, and two, you needed that man for survival. It wasn't that long ago that it was illegal for a woman to own a home. It wasn't that long ago that women couldn't get bank accounts. Okay? And so here we are now with the freedom to have our own. Does that mean that we think we're better, or we are trying to be exclusive in any way, excluding our black male counterparts? What black women have essentially done is taking advantage of these freedoms and opportunities that have been given to us. It was never our intention to leave black men behind. Now, we know systemically there were systems in place
that were intended to leave them behind. That was not the black woman's pursuit or goal. She simply took advantage of the opportunities before her. And now, here we are. So, we have a choice. We don't have to stay in toxic relationships. We don't have to settle for average or mediocre. You know? We can live a good life. In fact,
No, it's not a good life. Look at the lady making a video in her bed. You know what she's gonna play after this? See, you caught her doing the video. She's gonna be playing, I get so lonely. Do, do, do. Look, it's different when a man's going through it because we're used to it. But you ladies need connection. As a man, I don't need anything. Straight up. Give me peace. Give me solace. And just like with the passport bros, then after that you got passport sis. Now men are saying they want peace, and then now females are saying they want peace. When you gave yourself the headache, was it men? You chose the one man who's slinging it to everybody. That's the drama of you not talking to men. That lady said, yeah, I don't talk to men anymore. She said, I don't talk to men anymore. But those guys you want, the chosen few that you want, oh, he was fine. If you see a guy from AT&T, you guys remember the video. I used to talk to men. What happened? You were getting done dirty because you talking to the same men that everybody wants. This is what the date market is doing. And that's why certain men said, bye-bye. That's what men are starting to do. As the date market. So what's happened? We have to keep our distance because y'all are doing this. And then punish every man. Punish every man. How's a man going to win? It kind of makes no sense dating right now. Only men can do is try to get a piece. It's sad, but that's facts.
Oh my God. Touch a boob, buy a drink. I mean, it's like very...
Made a post about this 3 weeks ago saying that how most women don't want men to approach. Now, fast forward, this amount of weeks, you're bitching and whining on social media. No, I'm going to need you to stand on business. If you don't want men to approach, stand on that. At the end of the day, you ask for it. You ask for it. I don't feel bad. Ain't no man buying no drinks, no section. We don't even look your direction. We're going to give you a nod and keep it pushing. So at the end of the day, get my face while I'm trying to enjoy this expensive.
Dear black women, don't give up on love. There's a man out there waiting to love you, honey. Don't let anybody fool you. Keep going. Keep looking. Don't close your heart because one man hurt you. Makes no sense. You're losing out on the love that's searching to find you. Be present. Your love is waiting, but you must also be patient. Remember that. You must also be open to receive love. Dear black women, giving up on love is not an option. Let it be a priority. You deserve love. Keep searching. It'll find you.
Yeah, that was a message of hope. There's no hope nowadays. It's not. Because they've spoken already, right? You have some that are tired of being used. And it's wild because you've seen it on this social media sites for the longest. Could be anyone. Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. Where they say, oh, this is boring. I need a man to give me some excitement. And then now I'm going to stay to myself. So that's why she's trying to cheer you ladies up. But I got to tell this old lady something. They're not looking for the best option. Females hate the best option. They don't respect the best option. So the best option is gone.
Conclusion: men want women to chase them. These men ain't doing the chasing. This new generation on that. I really want to know who raised these niggas. I think these social media quotes, it be getting caught up in y'all head a little bit. Pipe down, shawty. Relax. I deadass had a nigga come in my DM and tell me that he want to pursue me, right? But he's not going to take me on a date until he fully knows that I'm worth it.
Someone call a search party because these TikToks are lost in Delulu land.
My DM. Let me watch my. No, but for real, these men ain't real, bro. At this point, I don't want to meet nobody on social media. Get out my damn DMs, for real. Y'all traumatizing me at this point. I'm about to go sit at a bar or some shit. Because this can't be real.
Says the girl with the bag of Cheetos or the hot fries. Looking like she ate 10 bags of hot fries. That's the 10th bag right there. As she sits down, she just got the Section 8, the Section 8 check, right? I'm done with these guys. Men want to be chased. Disgusting. What was your whole point of making the video chewing? But I can't. Guys, this is what's available to you. This is what men are getting their passports.
I got a question for the fellas because I'm trying to understand the dynamic now and how all this got misconstrued. Why is it that men nowadays, when it comes to dating, they don't believe in pursuing a woman, aka chasing a woman? What is the big issue with a man pursuing a woman? I don't just mean you making the first move. I mean like you actively pursuing this woman, calling her, texting her, planning dates. Why is it now we're in this day and age where men are like, oh, you could call me, oh, I was waiting on you to call me,
Well, the answer to that question is very simple. It's because modern day women do not reward that type of behavior. They reward the behavior of the dickheads. I mean, it's never ever been more clear, especially in 2026. Like, we're actually in a time now where genuinely, to get a girl to actually like you, you have to like kind of like pull back, like you use the pullback method. Like, you actually have to like show no interest, low key. It's crazy. It's very contradictory. You know, your grandfather would probably look at you crazy if you said this, but it actually works nowadays. It's crazy how that works. But on top of all of that, right, it's almost as if modern women nowadays, they want you to beg for a date that you're going to end up paying for. You know what I mean? Like, it's like they want you to beg them to be on that date. It's almost as if your time, energy, and money is almost worthless. Like, you taking time out of your day, your busy schedule, because let's be honest, to put yourself in that position to even talk to her where she noticed you, you had to put in time and effort. And then for me to beg you to go on the date that I'm going to end up paying for, yeah, that's a mad thing still. And she mentioned this in the video as well, the second point, right? Why are we not calling, texting, pursuing actively? Many women think that they're just too cool for the game, right? They just behave as if they're uninterested. They respond dry. They don't ask any questions. And once a man clocks that, he's not going to chase anymore. Also, let's not forget that there were a plethora of women that chose the bear over the man. I'm just saying, I'm just gonna slip that one in there right quick, right? A lot of y'all chose the bear over the man. So why would we pursue something or someone that doesn't even value us? Who would choose a bear, who is a wild animal, by the way, over a man who would probably, you know, take care of that female a majority of the time. And the fourth point I wanted to make is that, you know, a lot of women today are liabilities. They're not assets. Debt, drama, stinky attitude, no peace, no skills for an actual relationship or a partnership. But they still expect men to treat them like a blessing. It doesn't work that way. Most men are not begging for an extra bill. We already have those in life. Ultimately, many men have just realized that, you know, it's an ultimate waste of time. Truly.
That's what it is, right? Because the more men keep their distance, he said it, the more females notice their loneliness. and they can't stand it. Men can handle it. They can't stand it. But that works sometimes. So what are men going to keep doing? Choosing the latter. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. Be sure to subscribe. I put a lot of thought into these videos. It's free to subscribe. Other than that, peace out. See y'all next video.
The Iceman is coming!
Winter is here.